Hello the cop, please subscribe my channel for follow Liverpool Football Club news on every days. Jurgen Klopp says 23-year-old Liverpool player will definitely not play versus Arsenal tomorrow. Dominic Szoboszlai will not play in tomorrow's FA Cup match against Arsenal, according to Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp, because of an injury. This season, the Reds have a chance to win the quadruple. They lead the Premier League standings, are the favourites to win the Europa League, and have advanced to the Carabao Cup semi-final. Tomorrow is the start of their FA Cup campaign, but regrettably, Szoboszlai won't be accessible. Jurgen Klopp says Liverpool's Dominic Szoboszlai will not play versus Arsenal. On New Year's Day, Liverpool defeated Newcastle United with great style, but not without a price. After the match, Jurgen Klopp stated that Dominic Szoboszlai felt pain in his hamstring prior to being replaced in the 64th minute. Since then, the 23-year-old Hungarian has caused concern for Liverpool fans, and yesterday at his press conference, Klopp acknowledged that Szoboszlai had actually sustained an injury. The midfielder will undoubtedly miss tomorrow's match against Arsenal, the German also said. According to Liverpool's official website, he stated, "I can confirm that this is an injury and not a potential injury. Hamstring muscle. Now though, we must observe. We will have to wait a little while, but Dom is really upbeat and doesn't seem to be in much discomfort. Thus, there is clearly no hope for Sunday or Wednesday. No. After that, we'll see, hopefully, he'll return, but we're not sure." Arsenal will be a tough test for Liverpool. Just 2 weeks ago, Arsenal travelled to Anfield and defeated Liverpool 1-1, making for an excellent match to see. Once again, the match at the Emirates will be tough, and Liverpool will need to find a way to win without Wataru Endo, Mohamed Salah, and now Dominic Szoboszlai. That makes Jurgen Klopp's job much more difficult when facing Arsenal, who are eager to win after dropping back-to-back games at the end of the previous campaign. Who Liverpool uses in the middle of the field will be interesting to watch. Alexis Mac Allister is back and is expected to start, while Ryan Gravenberch and Curtis Jones may potentially be selected. Injury update and Liverpool team news ahead of huge Arsenal Cup tie. As Liverpool prepares to meet Arsenal in the FA Cup third round at the Emirates, a number of players are absent. Jurgen Klopp's team is hoping to advance in another event with today's encounter. The Reds are leading the Premier League, advance to the Carabao Cup semi-final, and advance to the Europa League knockout stage. After the disastrous 2022-2023 season, supporters were left with high expectations for the 2023-2024 campaign. But as Liverpool prepares to play Arsenal, Klopp will have to deal with a number of significant absences. Liverpool team news and injury update. Liverpool will still be able to field a formidable squad, but it won't resemble the one that dominated in their most recent 4-2 victory over Newcastle United. There are 8 players missing for various reasons. They are Mohamed Salah, AFCON. Dominic Szoboszlai, hamstring injury. Wataru Endo, Asian Cup. Andy Robertson, dislocated shoulder. Kostas Tsimikas, broken collarbone. Joel Matip, ACL rupture. Thiago Alcantara, hip injury. Stefan Bajcetic, abductor injury. The most recent absentee Klopp has to cope with is Dominic Szoboszlai. During his press conference, the Hungarian clarified the player is not being rested as a precaution. He's got wounds. I can attest that it is an injury and not a possible one. Hamstring muscle. At his pre-Arsenal press conference, Klopp told reporters, "But now we have to see. We will have to wait a little while, but Dom is really upbeat and doesn't have much pain. Therefore, there is obviously no hope for Sunday or Wednesday. No, after that, we'll see, hopefully, he might return, but we're not sure." Arsenal team news and injury update. The Gunners have recently struggled as their results have not gone as planned. They will be motivated because Liverpool is now 5 points ahead of them in the Premier League standings. Mikel Arteta has his own injuries and absentees. They are Oleksandr Zinchenko, calf issue. Takahiro Tomiyasu, Asian Cup. Thomas Partey, groin injury. Jurriën Timber, long-term layoff. Mohamed Elneny, AFCON. Fabio Vieira, groin injury. He is progressing well, he stated. We will assess whether he is available to play and begin the game before our next training session tomorrow. Liverpool have a fourth defender who is ruled out of Arsenal clash because of FA rule. Joel Matip, Kostas Tsimikas, and Andy Robertson will already be absent for Liverpool when they play Arsenal in the FA Cup. Earlier this month, Liverpool summoned up Owen Beck from his Dundee loan to help with their left-back situation. The 21-year-old is back at Anfield to cover for Andy Robertson and Kostas Tsimikas while they recover from injuries. Robertson will not be available for the Reds again until later this month, at the latest, following a shoulder injury he sustained when playing for Scotland in October. On December 22, Tsimikas suffered a broken collarbone during a 1-1 draw with Arsenal, the Premier League's top competitor. In order to offer insurance, the Reds brought up Beck, who excelled at Dundee and recorded 2 goals and 2 assists in 20 appearances. On Sunday, 16:30 GMT, Liverpool plays Arsenal in the FA Cup third round. Beck won't be available for selection, though. During the July Scottish League Cup matches against Bonnyrigg Rose and Inverness Caledonian Thistle, the Wales youth international was given 2 bookings. He was given a 1-match suspension, although it was not carried over into Canada. Dundee will not begin their Scottish FA Cup campaign until later this month, although they were eliminated from the League Cup at the group round. Because Beck hasn't served his punishment, it rolls over into the FA Cup, according to The Athletic. This implies that Liverpool will start the match against Arsenal -3 left-sided fullbacks and 4 defenders overall because Joel Matip will miss the remainder of the campaign due to ACL surgery last month. Kostas Tsimikas' swift return bolsters Liverpool. Kostas Tsimikas, Liverpool's defensive ace back in training. The team and fans of Liverpool are relieved by the latest news. The Greek left-back sensation Kostas Tsimikas has returned to training quickly, which suggests the Reds' defense will receive much-needed reinforcement. Injury woes at Anfield. This season, Liverpool's defense has had to navigate a minefield of injuries. While serving for his country, Andy Robertson, the powerful Scottish player, battled a serious injury to his shoulder. Joel Matip's season-ending injury during a thrilling 4-3 victory over Fulham added insult to injury. Tsimikas' unfortunate setback. Tsimikas suffered a collarbone injury after being the target of a challenge from Bukayo Saka during a tense 1-1 tie with Arsenal. Joe Gomez was compelled to fill in at full-back for the remaining games as a result. Instagram buzz, Tsimikas' comeback trail. Tsimikas calmed fears regarding the extent of his collarbone injury by posting a picture of himself back on the training field on Instagram. The timing of this news for Jurgen Klopp couldn't have been better, since he needed to call up Owen Beck from Dundee FC in order to strengthen his left-back position. No timetable, yet an essential return. Although a specific return date for Tsimikas is still unknown, his return is essential given the upcoming busy domestic cup schedule. His current performance, which brings back memories of his Olympiacos days, has been crucial in strengthening Liverpool's defense. Double delight for Klopp in January. There's additional cause for celebration for Jurgen Klopp, as Andy Robertson's recovery is also going well. Given Nat Phillips' return from Celtic, Klopp doesn't appear to be under any rush to enter the transfer market despite Matip's extended absence. In conclusion, with Tsimikas and Robertson getting closer to their eagerly anticipated returns, Liverpool's defense is ready to reclaim its fearsome structure. The two could be the inspiration Liverpool needs to get through the challenging games that lie ahead. Hello the Cop, please subscribe my channel for follow Liverpool Football Club news on everydays.